Welcome to the Arclight Battery, your power source for all things Warcraft Rumble related. In today's video, I'm just going to be going over Season 4 and giving you guys a little bit of a PvP showcase for the new Witch Doctor, as well as giving you my thoughts and opinions on him after playing him for a full day. So, let's go ahead and jump right into it. There will be some PvP footage in the background just so you guys can watch, but I really just want to talk about the Witch Doctor and the current state of the meta in PvP. So, what did the meta shift to? Well, we got Dragon Towers now, and with Bounty Hunt and Heroes Resolve, it's kind of pushed a lot of the melee heroes out of the meta. It seems like there's this triangle now of Jaina and Thalnos, Hogger, and being able to beat them. You can't really run a deck right now without playing Polymorph and Deep Breath. Because if you don't have Polymorph and Deep Breath, you're going to lose to Thalnos and Jaina, as well as Hogger. Polymorph's really good against Hogger with the Dragon Towers, and Deep Breath is really good against Thalnos and Jaina. So you need to be hitting both of those in, or you're probably going to have a bad time against those matchups. So, what does that mean for Witch Doctor? Well, not good things. So, there are a couple of cool things about Witch Doctor. One is that he's 2 gold. The other is that he's a 2 gold unit that survives a safe pilot impact even without being in a Cairn list. That's actually huge. The issue is he doesn't really do anything by himself. So the reason you run other 2 gold units, like Quillbore, Griffin, and Murlocs, is because they do things that are important in the game. Griffin Rider takes out Rind while being distracted by a Quillbore. He's also just amazing damage with good range, so he's good at defense. Quillbore is an on-demand tank anywhere on the map. He denies gold with his poison AoE. He is like an on-demand tank for these Dragon Towers. He's awesome. And Murlocs are gold chest control, and they're also fast, so they get to your front line quickly. They also have Safety Bubble, which means they don't die of Deep Breath. Troll does, and he's not good on his own. So the issue with Troll, like I've already stated, is that he just kind of dies to Deep Breath. And you can't play him by himself. He needs help from something. He needs to be behind something. That just leaves him open to being targeted by Deep Breath, or Blizzard, or any other sort of AoE that might be happening. He doesn't die to the safe pilot impact, but he does die from the impact and the blast. So he's not good on his own, which is an issue. Now, generally, units have good talents that will help them along their way. So Murlocs have Safety Bubble, which makes them good against Deep Breath. Griffin has +3 range, which helps it win different trades. And Quillbore has the Poison talent, which helps deny gold by aggroing kobolds, though Quillbore is really good without his talent. The issue with Witch Doctor is none of his talents seem very good. So, let's just go over them. We have the Bloodlust Potion, which, in my opinion, is probably the best out of all of them. It's the one that's seeing the most play, at least. It's kind of strange, because he drops it like Griffin Rider, and it only lasts 10 seconds. So Griffin Rider has the potion drop that gives something permanent levels, and it doesn't have a duration. Bloodlust having a duration is really bad, because by the time whatever picks it up, unless it's a like super speed, fully stacked Hogger, it's going to lose it by the time it actually gets into the battle. And if you want to give it to something in its current push, you need to have it basically right on top of them. So, like, directly behind your Cairn, and the Witch Doctor will drop a potion, and they'll pick it up. Not super great, honestly. Spirit Shield, I thought was the best talent, and it's the one that I bought first, hoping that it would be good in PvP. However, as you can see right now in the Heroes Resolve meta, we're running a lot of cycle units, which involves Murlocs and Bandits and Quillbore, Griffin Rider, just things like that. It only blocks 1 hit, which is not good right now, because there's a lot of tiny hits from a lot of different things, and there are a lot of fast hits as well, like fully stacked Hoggers. It has some niche uses where it blocks a Deep Breath spell sometimes, but only if your opponent is bad, and it only lasts 5 seconds, so you could realistically just wait and let the shield fall off, and then Deep Breath. It's not amazing, unfortunately. I think if the shield lasted a little longer, maybe it would be better, but it doesn't, and his ticking damage he does isn't actually all that good. I mean, it's fine. It's probably good for a 2 gold unit, but having him, needing him to be able to channel on something when it dies for Spirit Shield to trigger, and then Spirit Shield only lasting 5 seconds, and really being taken off by pretty much anything is rough. Now, if more bigger things like Abomination or Molten Giant were in the meta, the Spirit Shield talent might actually be good. However, even if they were in the meta, which they're not, they still have to kill something. And if players are playing Spirit, or if players are playing Abomination and Molten Giant, they're probably not running the cheap gold cost units to take advantage of Spirit Shield to begin with. So I think Spirit Shield's just kind of down the drain and not very good to begin with. And then we finally have the last talent, which is his, I don't even know what it's called, it's like Amplify Curse or something. It makes it to where if he's channeling on something and it dies, and the explosion of that channel kills something else, that will also explode. So it's like this chain reaction if it happens to kill other things. Which, I mean, it doesn't really happen as well as you would think. Even with like Murlocs and Defias Bandits and things in the meta. Maybe it's better when Murk-Eye rotates back in. Maybe it's a 2 gold counter to Murk-Eye, but it still dies to Deep Breath, and that's just something that is rough for a 2 gold unit. I know Deep Breath is 4 gold, and it should probably kill a 2 gold unit. And it kills Griffin Rider, but it doesn't kill Murloc with safety bubbles, and it doesn't kill Quillbore. But the difference between Griffin Rider and Witch Doctor is Griffin Rider's good on its own. I don't believe Witch Doctor is. And this isn't like a rag video on Witch Doctor. Like, I'm not trying to rag on it. Because not every unit they make can be good. Emperor Thorsan was our last unit, and he was fantastic. I would argue that Sylvanas, Chimera were not great units. And this one seems good. This one seems probably best after Emperor Thorsan. It's just a little rough in PvP right now. He might have some good PvE options. He might support something well there. But in PvP, he's kind of a no-go. Now, if I had to pick a best talent, it would be the Bloodlust Potion. I think that's probably really good in a Grom deck, or potentially a Hogger deck. We played that a bit on stream, where we set up Bloodlust Potions and get a fully stacked Hogger to just zoom across the battlefield. It's really fun, but I don't think it's really good. Those are my honest opinions on the Witch Doctor. I wish he were a little better, and maybe he is. Maybe I just haven't played him enough, but that's just my gut instinct and reaction right now. It's just hard for him to exist in this meta. So, let me know what you guys think about Witch Doctor. If you've had a chance to play him, let me know which talent is your favorite, and maybe you have some cool ideas that would be way better than what I've tried. So, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to join the community Discord, as always, it's in the description below. We try and post a couple videos to YouTube a week. We try and do 3, though lately it's been about 2. It just kind of depends on what is going on throughout the week. And then we stream 3 times a day, not 3 times a day, 3 times a week on Twitch, and you can find that link in the description as well. So, thank you guys so much for being here, and until next time, bye.